You know it's like 60 degrees, right?
You know, he's like,
for now.
We're trying to get everything set up. Hurricane Ian is supposed to hit this way tonight into tomorrow, and we're gonna try to hunt through it and go different places and check stuff out, but it is supposed to rain for like more than 24 hours. So we're just getting everything set up, prepare. We know that it's gonna storm, we know it's gonna rain, so we're just trying to adapt to the situations. Yes.
what is that?
It's a toilet. Look, you just
I almost thought about
popping
this up and sleeping in it.
cold.
I'll tell you who's not gonna get cold.
This guy.
These are
The cook.
Brookio flavor.
A bunch of the guys are actually meeting up today out on a piece of public out in Ohio. I'm not sure if they're actually going to get to hunt tonight or if they're just setting up camp.
They're like brownie cookie.
But my plan is to hunt this evening here in Ohio. And in the morning, I'm going to drive down to Kentucky to a spot that I think I'll be able to connect with one. And depending on how that hunt goes that morning, if I don't get anything, I'm going to drive back and meet up with those guys with Riser. And then, not really sure who I'll be hunting with that evening, but one of us will go out together. And I don't know if I'll be filming or hunting, but either way, it'll be a good time. We'll get together and hunt that evening, camp out, and then wake up and hunt again that next day. So it should be a really good, fun-filled weekend. I'm sure we'll get some really good hunts on video.
Cooking.
Either way.
Energy drink! What's up? Jeez, I'm so happy!
Dude, you ready to hunt,
filming
bro?
right now?
You ready to hunt, dude?
Take a shower and that like nonsense stuff, and then don't touch anything. And like,
The thing is this is like set up to where it's only got a screen door.
Okay.
Okay. It's got a screen.
Matt is a tank. God.
Okay, it's got a screen door. Let me explain it to you.
Okay.
It's got a screen door, and then it's got a little thing that like hangs halfway over it, like to make a little roof.
all right, all right,
All right, and then it's literally just a tiny one-person thing.
all right, all right, all right.
Okay, so I need this.
This is
in
what
here,
happens when you buy,
This in back. Okay.
I don't even know.
what I'm
Should be a
saying?
tent, but I don't think it is. I think it's like a boat tarp or something,
We
so
have to tie it here.
we're getting it. It's getting late, rain's coming probably, so we're trying.
Here.
But
We'd have to lower it.
did you buy a freaking hammock?
That's what it is.
There is no way that any of us are going to want, which, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, but I'm saying like me, Hugh, and Colton, there's no way that we're going to want to sit in a tree all day in the rain. So my plan would be, what I was thinking was, we get up, normal, everything, it's probably going to be raining, and then we go, which we need to talk where we want to go, and we literally scout and hunt, and we just stay ready, have our bows. We may come up on deer bedded, we may spook deer. If we spook them, then we can kind of take note of where that is.
Poke it.
Today is educational, but tomorrow, like, is educational. Tomorrow is time to flushing field.
You never know, somebody might kill something today, dude.
What are you cooking, dude? The goods.
Some bacon.
Okay, so Mason and Ryan went into this creek bottom to get Mason's camera. Mason went ahead and took his bow because this is where he got pictures of a 10 or 12 point, I don't know what it was, but it had split G2s. It's a freaking brood, it's big. But we wanted to get the trail camera because it's raining and I'm pretty sure that flood's pretty bad. So I'm back at the truck just waiting on them to get back, then we'll head out to some new spots and do some spot and stalks. Did you get it?
What?
Did you see anything?
we got it.
Did you see anything?
No, there's. If he'd have been back there, I think we'd have seen him because we were insanely quiet. We will be able to see, like, if we get an vantage point to where we can glass down over the hill on the shelves, then, especially, I think Nick said east facing shelves to look, and if we find them bedded, then
we'll just have to go off of, once we get wherever, see which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna set this here. But I'm gonna take my reveal, and then if we find scrapes or whatever, I'll
set it up.
Yeah.
We just spotted a deer down the hill, right up down this, over this hill, eating by the road. So
right.
We're gonna stalk this thing. There was a doe feeding right by the road. Who shot?
We spooked her. We got like 50 yards from her, and she was down in here. And
Oh, because I looked. I was filming you guys walking, and I didn't see her down here.
yeah, I'd say she walked down in here, and then we were right up here, and I was focused on this area here, and she. Ryan says he thought it was a buck. I don't know, but a deer back here jumped up and took off that way. So we're assuming it was her.
Oh, it was a good try. Good try.
Kentucky bound. Here we come. What's up, everybody? All right, so change of plans again. With the weather coming from Hurricane Ian, we're getting a bunch of rain here in Ohio and West Virginia. I looked at the weather down here where I hunt, and the rain's supposed to slack off about 5 o'clock, and there's only a 60% chance. After that, I think right after 6 o'clock it's supposed to quit completely. So that leaves the last hour of hunting a big temperature drop and no rain, so the deer definitely should be on their feet. And back home, it's calling for rain all the way till morning. It's not supposed to stop. So I decided to pack up real quick, grab my stuff, and I'm gonna shoot down here in Kentucky. Hurry up and get in a tree, and hopefully something will happen tonight. I got pretty high hopes, honestly. But if I don't get anything this evening, I think I might stay down here for a morning hunt, and then after that morning, I'm going to drive back and hunt Ohio again tomorrow evening. So I'm going to go back down here. I know the acorns are still dropping. Last week when I was here, there's a fresh scrape line. Rubs all over that. I mean, they're tearing them white oaks up down here. So that's what I'm gonna be set up on tonight, and I'm gonna hope something comes in there again. We'll see what happens though.
Scrape right here. There's a creek. Comes all the way down through here. This is all bedding. Down and out in here. They mostly come off of this ridge and feed up in here. Follow this drainage, that's what they're doing.
like a big oak. I'll give him a little bit of time. I'm not sure exactly where I hit him, but he was only 25 yards. Whew. Buck down in Kentucky, baby. It took me a lot longer than I expected. I'm just excited to be out here. I know the guys will be excited, so I'm pumped. This morning I climbed the same exact tree that I killed my buck out of last year. It's a perfect transition from these ag fields. And they're coming over here and eating these oaks before they go to bed. They're bedding down these 2 fingers. They bed off these points down here. And there's huge oaks, bunch of oaks dropping in here. But the 2 main ones are right here. And that's what they stop and eat before they head down there to bed. Here, I'll turn it around here so you can see this ag field. This is a big bowl. And on the other side of that is corn and beans. They feed down in here, and they work down in this bowl, and they come back up over in here. And this big red oak, this white oak, and there's 2 white oaks right here that drop. That's usually what they come eat before they head down in here. It's real thick down on these fingers. And that's where they're bedding at, so I'm just set up in this transition. This is the second deer I've killed in the morning time in this spot. So that just goes to show you that early season, you can kill one in the morning if you're in the right position. Mainly these transition points coming back into their bed, if you can get in there quietly and you got the right wind. It is a risk, but if you can do it and you find those spots, it's definitely possible to get a buck in the ground. I mean, this is the 2nd year in a row I've done it, so. But stay tuned, and I'm going to climb back down here just a little bit. Big buck down.
You kill one?
Yep.
Hell yeah, you need help finding it?
No, he's dead right in front of me.
Alright.
Kentucky.
Hell yeah.
I got it all on video.
Dude, hell yeah.
Alright guys, I just got down out of the tree, got my stuff packed up. I'll walk over here and see if we can find the arrow real quick. He didn't get out after he fell behind that log there, so I ended up giving him about 30-45 minutes just to make sure. But he's only 40 yards away. I'm gonna go look for this arrow real quick and then see what it looks like. Hopefully I can find it. I'm not very good at finding arrows. I usually don't find any at all, honestly. So if we find this one, might be a miracle. I shot between these 2 trees right here. He's quartering really hard. But he was right on the private fence line, so I had to get a shot off before he crossed. Because I have permission to access through here, but I do not have permission to hunt it. I was right here. I'm pretty sure he was standing like right in here somewhere. Huh. Well, looky there. Alright, we'll go and cross right here and head up there. He should be laying right here. There he is. I'll make sure he's dead real quick. Oh yeah. Here he is, guys. It's my second Kentucky public land buck. I couldn't be more thankful for this one. I hunted really hard. I've been hunting down here since the opener. Every weekend I could. And a couple of days I even left work and tried to get down here and hunt. I actually seen this buck one day, had him at 40 yards. I was on my way in, I didn't have my camera or nothing ready. So I ended up just letting him walk. But it worked out perfectly. He came in perfect this morning, doing exactly what I knew they would, coming out of this ag. And they're transitioning into their bedding area, but they stop right here and feed on these oaks. And I just happened to be set up there this morning, and I couldn't be more thankful for this deer right here. I do have a lot of work to get this thing out of here. But guys, this is a beautiful buck, public land. My second year down here in Kentucky, I've tagged out twice. I couldn't be more thankful for that.